A local newspaper's office is temporarily shut down after one of its journalists received a specific threat. The woman accused of sending that threat is under arrest tonight.
This threat comes just about 2 weeks after a man opened fire at an Annapolis newspaper, killing 5 journalists.
And tonight, police and the Walpole Times say they are not taking any chances here. WBZ's David Robichaud is live for us in Walpole with the latest. Roby?
David, we're right in the center of town. The offices are behind me. They are temporarily closed. The employees have been moved to another location. A spokesperson for the newspaper tells me when they return, they will have security here. In the meantime, the freelance journalist who's accused of making a threat against the paper and one of its employees, well, she's behind bars. More than 40 years, according to her attorney. But 64-year-old Amy Zuckerman is now accused of threatening to harm those in her own profession. Police say Zuckerman sent an email to a writer at the Walpole Times, accompanied by a detailed physical description of the newspaper's office.
And the specific threats were mentioned shooting a firearm through the window of the Walpole Times while people were there.
Zuckerman was arrested Saturday at her home in the western Mass town of Shutesbury. Police say she was upset with the newspaper because they refused to publish an article she wrote.
You know, we figured that we had to give some credibility to it, especially in light of what just happened in Maryland. And, you know, we took it seriously. The people at Walpole Times took it seriously.
The Walpole Times is owned by Gatehouse Media. A spokesperson for Gatehouse told me they immediately made sure everyone left the office after the threat. She said normally 4 employees work there. Prosecutors say Zuckerman is known to police, and at least 3 departments say she suffers from mental illness. Her attorney insists she is not a threat.
She's been a journalist for 44 years. She's known in Wikipedia. She's authored books. Her job is dedicated to journalism.
Zuckerman's attorney told the judge that his client used voice to text when she was compiling that email. He said that means there were several misspellings and that her message could have been taken out of context, in his words. She's being held without bail until a dangerousness hearing that's coming up on Wednesday. In the meantime, a spokesperson for the newspaper told me that the reporter who the threat was allegedly aimed at, well, he insisted on coming to work today. Live in Walpole, I'm David Robichaud, WBZ News.
Roby, thank you.